Welcome to Reef Diary number 132. So yesterday I showed the tank from afar, so I thought tonight I'd go ahead and show you the tank up close. I went ahead and I walked around the tank around 6:30 this evening. My skies were in their normal schedule, and I was looking at the phone and the lighting didn't seem to be a problem, so I didn't use a filter or anything. This is literally how the iPhone picked up the reef tonight, which I think looks okay. You can see lots of growth and lots of healthy corals. Obviously, where some touch each other, you might see some stinging, but that is completely normal. I hate it, but I see it, and I can't do anything about it, besides separating people, and I can't separate these corals from each other. Each has their own spot. But no, overall, everything in the tank is looking really pretty, and it's just going to be a matter of time to when it gets to the scale and size I'm used to seeing, rather than smaller corals still growing in. I prefer seeing big old giant colonies, as you know. The landscape profile from this angle is getting better and it's filling in nicely. I'm seeing corals reaching up and branching out just like you would expect them to be. And I bet 6 months from now, this is going to look really busy. And I'm actually very excited to see when we get there. And look at the reflection shots off the front of the tank as well as the back. There's a lot of pretty things to look at in this tank. And I actually need to kind of figure out how many corals I have. I did refill the calcium reactor today because it was about half empty. And I was noticing my alkalinity was struggling to keep up. The view from the back of the tank is looking not too shabby as well. There's lots of nice things to look at. There's a little bit more of the blue light in my eyes as well as the camera because there's no shield on the back side of the tank, where the skies are shining into the fish room. But still, I think you get a good perspective of how things are doing from both sides of the tank. I kind of run it like a peninsula tank when you think about it because I do view it from 3 different sides. I've been looking every single day and I keep seeing 2 blood shrimp. I don't know where blood shrimp number 3 went. So it did make an appearance a month ago and then I never saw it again. I don't know if it lives in the bommy, if it went back down into the sump and I'm just not seeing it, or if it's just in this rock work and I'm just missing those little whiskers that it has, those antennae. But there's one right there behind that Monty, right over the framer. Right there. Anyway, if you didn't see it, that's okay. And then let's take a look at the sea bay. The sea bay got injured a couple of months ago on a Vortec pump, and it has done quite well. There are some long tentacles, which I think are the ones that did fine, and then there's shorter ones, which I believe are new growth. So I'm happy to see that doing well, and the skunks are enjoying their home like they always have. Here's a giant patch of Fungia corals, and the Gorgonian, as well as the Duncans, are all looking nice and fluffy. And overall fish health looks good as well. So the next thing I needed to do today was go ahead and do all my water testing because it's water test Saturday. So I grabbed all my test kits and I grabbed a water sample from the tank and I ended up getting these measurements. So alkalinity is at 10, phosphates were measuring high at 0.5, calcium's 450, magnesium's 1350, potassium's 445, nitrate was 15, my temperature is 77.7, pH is 8.32, ORP is 342, and salinity is 1.026. So the tank needs a water change, and I need to do one soon. Overall, the equipment underneath is looking pretty good. I'd like to wipe it down or do some cleaning, but I have not done much with the tank other than scrape the front pane of this refugium so I could enjoy the macroalgae. But, as you know, I've been waiting for my rib to heal, and so I've tried to do as little as possible, as well as not even bend under the tank or do anything else. The anemone cube is getting full of anemones. There's too many, and I'm looking forward to the reset of this tank, and I think it'll be a really cool build, and that will be happening either later this month or early February. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.